Diego si Immortal, VP.
Naku, lakad matatag!
They've got good initiation. They could use maybe a little bit more team fight and or catch, and there's some team fight, maybe a bit of catch as well. I'm wondering, is this...
Are they going to do Pudge mid?
Is it? Yeah. Or is it?
Yeah,
yep.
Pudge mid. By the way, speaking of some throwbacks and finding answers to a new patch, KP double ring of protection. Oh, nice hook shot into the hoof stomp.
And Sacred might be just dead for that. Indeed, the third stun coming up from 23 Savage. Easy peasy first blood onto the safe lane in this lane, especially with the heroes he has to potentially support him, as they are actually sparring top lane instead, where Matthew looks to be dying and has died, in fact, to the right clicks of Hyde. So yeah, even that first point in the Boundless Strike still paying off here, as it's useful for a second kill. He's not within melee range of KP in these early levels, especially with the double ring of protection, like you noticed earlier. Hold that thought. Now there's the Meld Strike. Goodbye, Q. Wow, that was fast. Right at level 2. Thunder wasting no time getting straight to business there onto the Fiend.
At some point, they may look to have to contest this one top lane. They've got the Jingu stacks up. Tidehunter getting brought low, but without another Boundless Strike, 23 Savage is actually one who has to back off. And now with Avalanche coming in, Dark Mago's rotated on the Tiny. Nice and early a toss as well. 23 Savage trying to lifesteal his way through this one. He's going to Boundless Strike back up now, but he doesn't bring down Sacred. Just not.
It will reduce the efficiency of the Templar Assassin's farm. You can see Pakaz, I mean, not like he wants to be farming there anyway, but he is going to be a little bit more shy than not, thinking that there might be a Pudge. And now that the Pudge has showed mid, he's right back into the wave, right? So you know, stuff like that is plays he can be looking to potentially make here. He's taking a fair amount of damage. Panda, though, turns onto Q, and there's a TP coming. It's courtesy, again, Dark Mago, the Avalanche, the toss. They might even be able to get through KP here with the Melt Strike. Pakaz is going to get it.
Yeah, it's very minor, but something.
And there's the Blink Reveal, top lane on a KP, but oh, the Ravage! He's second late, but they're going to use it to guarantee the kill here. Sacred holding on to that one for a while, will now let loose. That is a tier 1 tower down. Thunder looking for more.
Revenge kill though.
Actually, it's Talon looking for more. As they even have the Stompy Creep to follow up. The Cookie makes a little bit of space for Dark Mago. He is unable to escape, however, as Q has got him lasered with the Sunray, and that is a big
rotations he's made. It just hasn't gone according to plan.
And now
Talon are pressuring tower as well.
They are. There's a level 6. There's a Sunray available. If only he wasn't jumped by Dark Mago. Now KP in trouble, has no Stampede, but a nice Hurricane to the low ground. It's not going to save him. Mago will chase him with the tree and pick up a double kill in the mid lane.
He just melted. That Centaur did not look tanky at all.
Now,
got shredded by physical damage, and they're going to get the Tiny as well.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, the Pudge as well. That's a big kill.
It is. Not even. There goes the big man himself, Pakaz, ready to claim first Aegis as soon as he's by Roche. There it goes with Dark Mago already kicking off the fight over on the high ground next to the outpost. Kisses raining down. There comes the Ravage. It's only going to connect on the 2 heroes, but the Sun's Supernova rather doing good work. Dark Mago can't get the Cookie in time to get off of the high ground. Thunder is still sticking around. They feel like they can take a fight, and they can at least get through KP. That Vanguard not really looking too effective here now versus the physical damage of Pakaz.
The big issue is locking those heroes down inside the big combo, but with some Blink Daggers on center, it may be possible.
TPing away, but here's Dark Mago in time. Out of toss, and no chance for him.
Yeah.
Pretty brutal stuff there. Good call by Thunder, who immediately, they waste no time, once again, recognizing that that's a kill they can get. But they have lost, or they've left Pandamu on the other side of the map alone. Makoto going for the Dismember. It's going to have to be a Ravage to cancel it. They're not willing to commit that, so they'll just let Pandamu die.
We kind of see it there. Like, you just get, like, a third of your health deleted when a Meld Strike hit comes out.
Whoa. A little lag there, as Pakaz is simply going to back away. However, there's more reinforcements here for Talon. Pakaz still has Aegis for another minute and is set to lose that now as the Refraction not up in time. 23 Savage ready to set up the Wukong's command. Even the Centaur Conqueror, but the Ravage to reset gives Pakaz a bit of space to get out of here with the Refraction charges as well, covering him. But Sacred's now the one to fall. Panda and Makoto now joining the fight as Panda runs right into the Wukong's command to throw a stun on a 23 Savage. There's another big play from Dark Mago, a double kill. The Avatos, Q and Hyde both gone. Sacred still alive, but will finally fall to the right-click damage of 23 Savage. A 3-for-3 trade so far, but they did find Pakaz in the midst of it, and might even be set for another kill onto magic damage to do that anyway. But also, I think, useful for the break onto the
they want
Jingu Mastery. That's a hard kill here.
This is ambitious.
There's a couple of slows, a couple of dispels. It's actually to drop the kisses. Pakaz now to follow through for a kill onto 23 Savage, who can't quite get it. Sacred's going to fall. There's There's the Supernova Sun as well, which is going to stun up Pakaz. There's a Wraith Pact here covering him. The Cookie as well doesn't stun Makoto because he's BKB'd up, but they don't have enough follow-up damage either way to get through Pakaz. Makoto trying to TP away. There is no Avalanche. No way to cancel the TP, so he's free to go, but KP is not going to be as lucky as he also has the ward set up, so he's going to cancel the TP for KP, but Dark Mago's up to the high ground. They need a save for him now. They're not going to get it. Makoto, actually it's Q, gets the kill with the Sunray. Plenty of percentage-based right-click damage there, or just percentage-based damage, I should say. It's 23 Savage is quick to get on.
Really sure that they can get Roche, and it does seem like they're looking for the kills instead.
Yep, and that should be fairly easy. He dispels the stuns, but Sacred is still going to die. 2v5 now. Pakaz is going in. Yeah, thinks better of it and will blink out. Hook after him is going to whiff. Pakaz with the blink.
They're buying time though.
10 seconds. Yeah, Dark Mago back in 1 and Matthew back in 3.
Ravage and
I think doing the math now realized that maybe this isn't as free-zerosh as they thought it would have been. They're going to lose the ward now.
They're looking for hooks. They want the pick off.
But there goes Pakaz now. With a Dark Mago. They've immediately nuked through the Phoenix. He's got buyback, but 23 Savage already dead does not. Now they're going to buy back on Q as Makoto completes the Dismember, completes the TP. He's out of there, allowed to leave thanks to the BKB. Is it Talon's turn? Can they buy 50? In trouble, gets the Stampede up into the face of Dark Mago's Crystallis. He will fall. Q has Supernova. He's not even going to get the chance to use it. What a crit. Dark Mago throws the tree. I'm not sure what quite got the kill there. It looks like a creep got it.
Well, and that'll be the top lane.
Ready to go on the defense because with Aegis for 3 more minutes, Crystallis in the backpack, but still has plenty of right-click damage as there's going to be the toss back onto Makoto, activates the BKB, the Force Staff for Dark Mago, but he still finds himself dismembered. A second one gets him out of the Wukong's command, but he's going to turn. Pakaz still fighting versus 23 Savage as they've just simply moved left a little bit, and they've dodged all of the team fight from Talon. Now on the retreat, Pakaz, nothing stopping him from going forward as even the hook is going to be missed thanks to the toss back from Dark Mago. A Melt Strike condemns Hyde, and Thunder Awaken look to close out at least the top line of the base.
Yeah, everything's on cooldown. Once they get out of that Wukong plus Supernova, it just feels like the fight's lost there. Not just the fight, but the game. There's just no firepower outside of your big ultimates, and Talon GG out. Another win. Thunder Awaken, 3 wins in a row. They look good today.
Yeah, amazing usage there on the Force Staffs. Good initiation by Dark Mago. He basically forces all of the team fight around himself is what we can take a look at. The first Force Staff isn't enough.
Of some early game aggressive Bat Riders.
Choose your hero.
Oh, the King cometh. Perhaps one of the heroes, I think, just glancing at like the ginormous amounts of gold without really ever leaving the mid lane. Big skirmish bottom.
On
Q.
Yeah.
And it looks like he might fall here.
Oh, but these orbs, they may bring Nyx down first.
Oh, yeah, and they got Vision as well, and that's going to be KP for his mid laner. Dark Mago a bit zoned away from the mid lane. 6 stacks of the Sticky Napalm, make it 7 now. Vision being granted by Dark Mago, by Panda, rather. There's going to be a kill for him. Matthew eventually even joins the skirmish mid lane, but is not going to really be able to do too much here.
Disaster of a lane for him by any means.
Makoto, okay, has to use the coil here. He has beaten at least Dark Mago to level 6. Mago is going to snap the coil. Makoto's got another illusory orb, and is going to be easily able to avoid death here. Now, at level 3, ganking is going to be Q. The Impale from behind to stop Hyde from getting off the auto attacks, but it's Dark Mago who's still in danger. The Brain Sap's not nearly enough, but Q with the control. A stick charge from Dark Mago, illusory orb chasing after him. The auto attack will put him down. Makoto is going to come
farmed up, so he's suddenly got a huge chunk of gold coming his way. Gets an Ogre Club, so had the bots queued up, but now decides he wants to go for a fast BKB.
Okay, I thought they were going to snap coil there with the Nyx Assassin Spiked Carapace, but they decided not to. Hyde trying to TP away, will commit the lasso there for the kill. That does free up Makoto a little bit, but still with
timings early with Doom plus Visage.
And here they go, even KP once again making a rotation. No full Vlads yet, but still finds lots of use here as he's going to sick the familiars onto Panda. Panda's still living through this, but over towards the mid lane, it's Makoto who's trying to secure this kill onto Matthew. They finally get through that pesky Winter Wyvern. Kill goes to KP. But Matthew still running around in the river here. Hyde's gonna gonna cut him off, and with the Brain Sap has the kill.
Nice little find for him. Rune coming out. It's a DD top.
I sniffed that one
have the Scorch Earth on too.
And here's Talon now coming in to counter initiate. They smoked themselves, but now they're going to find themselves in the river. Cursed up is Makoto. It's about half HP, but Q couldn't even reach him there to provide any auto attacks. Instead, it's Matthew, who does... Oh, wow, find a 3-man vendetta. Panda stuck on the enemy cliff, however, is likely to die at a later stage, but Matthew, for now, is the one being chased down. Gets off on at least a little bit more mana burn before he dies, but it's Thunder, on Clockwork Bane, respectively. As now Thunder, maybe looking for a fight. There's the Hooded Defiance popped, and on his way in goes Sacred. A hookshot only finds Panda. Still might be good enough, but not good enough at least to save the Bane. So no grip in this fight as they're on to KB. He's last one back into the fight, into the stun specifically of Matthew, but it's going to actually be Sacred who's doomed up now. Dark Mago pops the BKB. He's going to melt KB with the Firefly, but it is Makoto who dives backlines and picks off Matthew in return. Dark Mago then, his BKB wearing off now against 23's BKB, but it's Pakaz who joins the fight. There's a curse as well, all the way in the backlines. It's reserved for Q. That's going to at least allow Panda to make it out alive, but now back on over to the cores where Makoto gets another proc on the Witchblade. 23 Savage again just blinks out. No, he cancels the TP. He's trying to kill off Pakaz as KP with the familiars alongside Makoto is going to be able to tag team Dark Mago. There's a respawn now as Matthew TPs into the tier 1 tower. There's a grip as well as Hyde secures a kill. I believe that was onto Panda, but Pakaz, who's already used Reincarnation once in this fight, is now maybe looking to go back on in. Sacred has respawned, but the first blink is not going to be on the money. I believe that's just Talon, though, on the way over. So Talon still with some really good information. And in fact, the vision game is so strong that they're once again onto Sacred, trapped inside of the cogs. The best recourse really is just to try and heal him and maybe push the Clockwork away. Coil is going to connect onto 3, though, as they're once again trying to get through Sacred. Stampede as he continues to turn around. They've actually doomed up the Wraith King, and he's dead. He had Reincarnation in 1 more second, Godz. But he is going to die instead for a full 40 as the grip used immediately after Dark Mago activates BKB. They've got more than enough right-click damage with the familiars on top of them. Panda as well is going to die. And another
of range carries in the car. That to me makes sense. That and like some Zeus or Lestrak type hero maybe. Ooh,
Matthew.
Swing and a miss from Q.
Yeah, he's going to be able to go around. But Dark Mago is going to be caught by the grip, especially of Hyde. But Makoto is actually jaunted out. The Doom is still going to connect onto Dark Mago all the same, but he's got Firefly active, and the Coil whiffs. The Curse, however, does not. It'll lock down 23 Savage. Pakaz is going in. He thinks he can take this fight, and I believe he is mistaken, as he is set to lose the first life. Down he will go. Matthew as well has already died. The Doom on Dark Mago is not going to condemn him. Makoto needs to chase a bit further after it. And it's actually Pakaz doing not too bad a job himself. Now supported here by Sacred, who is stunned up a second time by 23 Savage. Pakaz receiving some good heals as well, courtesy of Panda. More stuns out from the familiars. KP as well is going to turn to stone to avoid dying here to Dark Mago, who's re-entered the fight. He's actually going to try and clip 23 Savage, as there's going to be Aegis reclaimed out from underneath the puck. 23 Savage is just barely going to tick down to the magic damage of Dark Mago, who makes it out alive somehow. And it seems like Panda instead is going to die in his place. Or is he? Yes, he is, and maybe Matthew for that.
Yeah, this Nyx is so damn poor. He's got just a headdress with a Blink Dagger that he's rocking, and Makoto is just cleaning up. 10, 0, and 9.
Blink, pardon me.
Yeah. He blinked in, so he kind of blinked in with the Nyx and...
Okay. Hook shot, not going to be enough to save Hyde. He's down. Q looks like he's going to follow versus 2 inside the cogs. He has easy pickings. KP, try to get Reincarnation. Pakaz doesn't have Reincarnation, needs to go for some clutch armlet toggles. The damage isn't enough here. He's being healed up as well. The curse is just going to save him. 8 seconds with 23 Savage. A focus fires him down under the effect of the BKB. He is not caught by the overwhelming urge to try and kill KP, and instead kills off Pakaz. Sacred is going to fall as a result. 23 Savage as well on top of Panda. No more flights here. Very unlikely to live. A nice stun from Matthew, but it's still not enough to save Panda. Makoto seemed to know how soon Reincarnation's coming off cooldown. Dark Mago.
Oh, they found
it.
Did. Oh, yep. They knew.
Infernal Blade is going to be there. They doom him. They grip him. They're going to throw the kitchen sink at him, guys. But through it all, he is still going to die. Cool guys, of course, like 23 Savage, do not look at their dooms.
And he's got a Lincoln Sphere queued up as well, so those, at this point, if you're Talon, you're thinking, okay, we don't want to drag this too much, although with a big enough gold lead, we can go late game, but you're thinking, how do we lose this game? High ground pushing into Outrider Lasso, let's get Lincoln. So they've got a lot of Lincolns queued up.
Q forgot about the neutral camp there, but it's not going to matter much because the catch from from Makoto is on the money. The Coil is going to find Sacred. Nice timing there as he stampedes to try and run away, but he can't even get onto his own high ground here, Godz. The familiars block his path. It's going to be 23 Savage who gets the kill. I thought Makoto was going to jaunt into the bait.
Do have a reincarnation, but because he's gone for the damage to the desert, but he's got pretty low armor here.
Oh, they've reflected the lasso as well. No chance to get off the BKB. Dark Mago, Firefly trying to run away. Makoto, though, still has vision on him with the right clicks. Not enough damage. Winter's Curse onto 23 Savage. Not enough damage on the puck to nuke through him, but a nice stun to follow up. But Pakaz is already going to lose his first life. Mago and Matthew make it into the base to try and sustain a bit, but Pakaz on his second life is completely unsupported. Nice little cold embrace here to keep him topped up for now, but the magic damage from KP condemns him as soon as he comes out of the cold embrace. Dead for 50 seconds, does not have the reincarnation for a further minute at least, 2 even. Completely alone here. In fact, he's kind of the only hero nearly on his own side of the map. Pakaz shows mid lane. Makoto with a DD rune and coil ready. He's going to commit it onto the first life.
No BKB. He may just die twice.
Yeah, he's going to snap the coil even on the first effort. Oh, Ogre Seal Totem up to the high ground. It's going to cause the hook shot to whiff. He gets the blink out. I cannot believe he lived because of Ogre Seal Totem. Not as lucky, though, is Sacred. Is going to be caught by the Fiend's grip of Hyde. That's buyback at least.
I don't think they were ready for the Ogre Seal Totem. So if they saw he had it, they may have like hookshotted on the respawn, for example. But
I can't wait to hear the first game Suns fan cast when that ends up saving someone.
Yeah, exactly. I can hear his voice already.
Well, up to high
could
ground.
just be Mega Creep.
Yeah, it looks like it. I just don't see how they reasonably stop this push. Pan is going to need to get the curse of his life here. Only has 4 staff to reposition themselves, and Talon certainly respecting and even focusing him down now. Nearly dying to Witchblade there, but makes it back into the fountain.
Got the BKB in just a second on Pakaz. He's 10 gold short.
Mago. They broke coil. I'm not sure what they broke it with, but they're going to drag him back. Q as well, blocked by the range creeps. Nightmare is good enough, though, for the save for now, courtesy of Hyde, as now they counter-initiate. They've removed the threat of the curse until he buys back anyway. Matthew as well is going to be good to buy back, but the coil holds back Thunder Awaken. They've focused onto the structures, and it's KP who claims Megas for the team. Doom onto Pakaz, because it's his only life. They've killed him 1 time already. He still only has level 2 reincarnation, and he might not even make it back into the fountain. He's not. Down he goes.
The Doom using the Ogre Seal Totem himself to get in to finish off the raid.
Now Sacred trapped inside the cogs. Dark Mago focused, fired, and killed off. Sacred finally buying back, but they will throw in the towel. Talon, I believe mathematically keeping themselves alive so far in the group stage. They will draw 1-1 with Thunder Awaken.
Yeah, that'll put them on 2 wins. Thunder Awaken.
Right.